All right, the motor's in the car. We done did it.
Oops.
We didn't forget to film it. Basically, we came here to show Connor and Logan the car, the Canadians that were in town.
Hold on, there was never even a video of us attempting to put it in the car.
Oh, that also, well, we filmed that, but some of the footage got lost or something. But then we ended up coming back, just coming to show our buddies the car and everything in our shop, because they hadn't been here. And then we got like sudden urge of motivation, and we just put the motor in the car, but we didn't have the camera with us.
Don't worry, don't feel like you missed anything, because this is gonna come out again.
Yeah, so we're taking it out again, because we got to do some heater core stuff, and
fuel lines and things like that.
Yeah.
She do be in there.
You guys probably saw the commercial we made, possibly. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it. We got new products up on our website, just a couple little things, 3 to choose from. What are the flavors, DJ?
Linden Bloom, and then Raspberry and Ocean.
Yep. Check those out on the website. We also have this new sticker, shiny sticker with a little grid pattern and colorful lettering. I'm gonna hang this bad boy up in the Corolla right now because it's my favorite. Sorry, Kanye West.
You mean Kanye West?
Kanye West. Ooh.
Beautiful how it just turned straight towards the camera. All right, motor swap's done.
Yeah. So we'll have the link in the description to check out our website if you guys want to check it out. Today, we're going to be getting into something very, very exciting. This is like as exciting as the motor almost to me. Not quite, but like I spent as much money on these as I did on the motor. I was telling DJ earlier, I've never had a pair or a set of brand new coilovers, so this is like really fucking cool to me.
Not only are they a set of new coilovers, they're like really fucking good
Really
ones.
good coilovers. These are ANNEX suspension FastRoad Pros with the Swift spring upgrades. Our buddy Eric, who lives in New York, drove us around in his Corolla while we were there.
Shout out Progression D.
Yep, we'll have them in the description. Ride in his car, and these feel like how he had them set up. These are a little more track oriented than Eric had them, because Eric's is like a daily car, but his car felt like brand new suspension, like on a brand new car. We're gonna install these puppies today. If you'd like to check these out for yourself, they're from ANNEX Suspension. Like I said, we'll have a link in the description. The guys over there are really helpful with like helping you out with trying to figure out what you need. If you tell them what you're trying to do with your Corolla, then they'll set up a spring rate and like help you out. So super cool guys, super nice products. Excited to get these puppies on. I think we'll start with the front first. We'll do a little unboxing and just get everything out and laid out. And really nice colors. Look at that.
I love, that's such a good color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when car parts have, like, they're shiny and they're colorful and stuff. It makes you feel so good about your purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say technically only the fronts are coilovers, just due to the nature of 8.6 suspension. Bro, those stickers are fast, bro. They're swift as fuck.
Yo. See how easy that spins?
Yeah, we should get some anti-seize.
This is the rear shock. So basically it just sits in like that, and then the spring, that spring back there, I guess we'll just show you, but it's not like a traditional coilover setup.
Well, I mean, this is more traditional than coilovers.
Yeah, it's just not a coilover setup.
Yeah.
The coil beside.
Yeah, it's a coil next to. It's a coil adjacent.
There's all the goods. So he's gonna ride like a dream into corn dogs, into non-corn dogs.
Yeah, the corn dogs are gonna get fucking spattered with this.
You're gonna get battered with this.
You're gonna be swift in the corn dogs.
So the last time we were in here,
Couldn't mean in the ass of the 8.6. Just right up in it.
the front end ass.
Yeah, the front.
We were trying to figure out the brakes. A bunch of shit just went wrong, so we had to jerry rig a bunch of stuff. And a lot of these bolts are like the wrong size. We lost some, we stripped some. It all worked out in the end. Hopefully it all goes back together. Like, there's a washer for that, so because this bolt was the wrong size, so it would go in and then hit on the rotor. So we had to space it with this nut. That's innovation right there.
It truly is.
Riley was there when we were doing this, and he was very disappointed, as you could probably imagine. It's very important to not mess this up, because if you're dumb like us, it takes us about 10 years to get them back to normal.
The pads
back in, and the clips and everything. Did you get the zip tie?
Yeah, I couldn't find the zip ties.
Nice and out of the way. The worst tool for this, but the most readily available.
Hey, sometimes the best tool is the tool that will ruin the whole job, but it's what you got.
You always want to make sure you keep these nice and straight and like don't fuck them up, because you want to reuse these just to save money.
Oh, I forgot. I thought that these bolts, I thought you had to undo these from the back.
Ah.
That's peasy.
Yep.
Take off the dust shield.
Take off the dust shield, we'll use this on the new ones. And all this stuff is junk. Look how ugly it is.
Yeah, ugly ass, bitch ass, piss baby. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Stupid junk.
Hope you like it, Moist Boys.
Oh yeah. So these coilovers are going to the Moist Boys' new Project 86. So.
Oh, they're good. They
Yeah.
just look ugly.
Yeah. Come on, Quincy. Use that leg. Honky tonk. Oh, we got it. Bro, when I was a baby, well, when I was a kid, every time I'd cry over some dumb shit, my parents would go, piss baby, wah, wah, wah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, not so much my parents, but like, yeah, my parents. And my siblings joined in. I feel like mostly it was my siblings.
Double wash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's actually OEM.
You got 2 on one and none on the other.
Yeah. That's because, like, sometimes it's better to have, like, one really good teammate, like in a team sport,
Right.
and a bunch of shitters. So,
Not just a bunch of average people. Like,
yeah, real bad.
that's nothing special.
Yeah, it's hardly an underdog story if everybody on your team is average. Yeah, but anyway, they call me piss baby all the time, and you'd think that would like leave me with some sort of like trauma or like mental issue, but really it just left me with a lifetime of confusion as to what a piss baby is.
I think every baby's a piss baby.
Yeah, all they do is piss and be a baby. But like, is that like a certain type of baby that just pisses a lot, or is it like, I don't know. Was there an era in time where there were just regular babies and then piss babies?
Well, ask your mom.
I guess I'll have to.
Oh, we found the one with we found a real piss baby here.
Show me that piss baby.
How did we manage that? How did we accidentally put 2 washers on and miss an entire one?
Bro. Oh.
Hello?
Hey, you busy?
Hello?
Hello?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just chilling at the shop. Are you busy? You got a sec?
Yeah, what's going on?
I was just wondering, do you remember what you used to call me when I would cry when I was a little kid? Do you remember?
You're breaking up.
Oh, shit. My big question is, what is a piss baby? What does that mean? What's a piss baby?
What?
Piss baby.
A what baby?
Piss.
Piss baby?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You're being pissy.
So
Okay.
It's not the actual like urination.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with actual piss?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for answering my question.
Okay.
I love you.
Me too.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, Mr. Soft. Pissy, just a pissy little baby.
All right, dust shield's coming off. And it's time to start getting the coilover off.
These two
Big
bolts on the
honkers.
bottom, and then the toppy boys. Remember when I only had one of those bolts?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We're trying to figure out what was clunking.
For the longest time, it wasn't even clunking. It was just like when I would turn left, nothing would happen. I just didn't get it. The knuckle would just come out of the car. The most fun part is lining up those holes again. Never mind, it's got a dowel in it. I feel like on mine, I was missing a dowel.
Boom.
For those that don't know, this bottom section right here is not part of the coilover. It's a roll center corrector, which just makes your steering geometry way better on a lowered car. Look at the little condoms on them. Boing. Oh, she gone.
She gone.
Yeah, that's the camera. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, there we go.
It's always the scariest moment. Please just fit, please.
Yeah.
We should put the condoms back on. Oh, we fucked them.
You threw the condoms everywhere. What are you talking about? Oh no. No. Oh god.
What?
That's just gross. Alright, so the bolts that run through the bottom of the coilovers, through the knuckle, are Allen head. So we're looking around for an Allen, and Quinn's like, oh, I bet it came with one. And then we started looking through the stuff that it came with.
This is the owner's manual for the coilovers. Open it up. More skids. Note, good to see these 2 young Brackens stay put up a football into styrofoam cup. All Mud Gang 2007. Not Heli Apex.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's hilarious.
That's a beautiful personal touch.
I'm so glad I looked at that.
So shiny and pretty in there.
Look at that pretty top.
It's so pretty. And it matches the beams.
Oh shit, it do.
That's crazy. Wait, remember star patterns.
Can't do it.
Alright, well, you already saw how that all went on.
Yeah, we're gonna put it all on. Same way we took it off.
Oh, moment of truth, Quint. Did you get it? Oh yeah, no brake pads fell out. Sick.
I was over here struggling to try to find like a good spot to put this light so I could see into here, and it like fell onto my head, and I was like, fuck. But it worked out perfect. Like, this is the best spot it could have been.
Wow, that side's done.
Now we're gonna do the exact same thing over here.
Crazy. You wouldn't believe it.
Sucks because the novelty of getting the new coilover in is gone now. For this
now it's
the front.
Yeah. Now it's just work.
Yeah, like fuck, this is boring.
On this side, we ran into a memento of a previous era of more skids. Really.
Yeah.
All of these bolts are completely fucked.
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
I can't get a socket on it or a wrench.
Luckily, this one's so loose that we can just pull it out with needle nose pliers. It's got like a huge metal shaving and it just fell off of it.
Passenger side coilover, come on out.
Oof, that didn't hit the ground. All right, new coilovers in on this side, but we can't really do anything until we get new bolts for that dust shield. We're gonna go pick up Kat from work and get dinner and get
bolts for that dust shield.
Yeah, get bolts for that dust shield. When we come back, we will start work on the rear, which will be fun again because it's a new task and not just repeating the same steps we did over there.
All right, so we went and got Kat. We've got some food and we got some bolts and some washers from Lowe's. So now we can finish putting this on and then quickly, hopefully, get done with the rears, and then we'll have a new set of coilovers.
All right, so the fronts are all back together. We had this weird issue that we've had before, but it's been a long time since we dealt with this. We kind of forgot about it. Basically, as you tighten everything together, like the brakes just stop everything else from working. It feels like as you tighten the two bolts that hold on the caliper, it just like seizes the it's weird. It's like
it can't spin the hub.
Like it's pinching something. Leave it for now and just come back to it. Yeah, like you can't turn that right now unless he puts the wheel on it.
And
it's for leverage.
Still like really hard to turn.
Yeah, and if he loosens the bolts that hold the caliper on, it frees up. But I'm gonna start on the backs now. We just have to take off the wheels and then find another place to put the jack stands under the car because currently they're under the axles, and in order to undo everything we need to be able to decompress the rear axle. You can tell how much dish that wheel has by the angle Quinn has to hold the breaker bar at.
Yeah.
Quinn's tucking so hard over here I couldn't even get the wheel off without jacking up the car. Probably have to whack it off. Yum. You left a thing there. Yeah, half a bushing stayed. Oops. Oldie versus newie.
So there's a tiny little threaded thing that holds on the damper adjustment deal, so we gotta pull that off so we can get the strut into the car.
All right, I got my side in, so we're gonna jack slowly. We gotta direct everything into the right place. Oh, I'm way too zoomed in. I may have fucked this up by, well, we'll see. I'm just afraid that the strut's not gonna go into the tower. By doing the bottom first.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Close.
Here, just keep jacking, just give it a couple more pumps and we'll see. Oh god. Well, I almost just killed myself. My spring was binding against the bump stop on the top. Yours is probably doing the same thing right now.
Yeah, it is.
And I just pushed mine in.
Just come down.
Yeah, I just come down. Okay, if you're smart, you do that first, apparently.
Yep.
Put the top in, let the bottom dangle, and then we'll have to...
What we were trying to do was mount it down here and then just jack it back up and go in, but the angle just doesn't work out.
Doesn't work out, yeah. So we'll have to do that on both sides, jack up the axle, and then hopefully that slides in. Okay, it's much later.
Yep, we thought this was going to be the easy side. It's not the easy side. We had to do a lot of finagling, jaggling. There's probably an easy way to do this, we just don't know how to do it. Basically, we just jacked up one end of the axle. I like pried from this hole right here. It's a perfect pry hole. That against the coilover and kind of just guided it in as DJ jacked it up.
We got it up here and it just started binding on stuff and we couldn't get it, like, pretty much every time we thought we were home free, the jack would just start jacking up the car, so we couldn't get the strut any higher to get a nut on it.
Yeah.
It was just really frustrating. We tried doing it without the adjusty helper guy on the spring, but then we could like pretty much get it really close. But yeah, the spring was just free playing inside of its perch, which is not safe.
So we got it. We got one in.
Yep.
We'll move on to the next one.
Yeah. All right, so we're over here on the other one. We got the bottom in, and the top is The top is close, but we can't really like push this over into the hole very well. Quentin's down here. That's his whole job, is to just push it towards the hole the best he can. But it's really fucking difficult.
Really nice pry hole, like we showed you, but pry hole on this side.
So he can't pry it. He just has to push with his hands.
Grab the pry bar and I'll see if there's something I can figure out.
And then I'm on the other end over here just jacking it. That's all I ever do.
Stop there.
All right, we got the tip of it in on this side, but the car's bottomed out. It's jacking up the whole car, so we're desperately trying to get some more length in the
It's working, it's just
strut. Yeah, it's just physically difficult. It gets longer, runs up in this hole a bit harder. You know, you've heard of that. Hopefully if we get enough length, we can put the bushing and the nut on it. So I'll try it right now. Let's see how close we are. Not as close as we need to be, but on the other side, how we got it was we both like stood on the bash bar so the car lowered onto the strut. But since this side's in, it actually has suspension now, so that doesn't really work. Guess what? We're on. Hell yeah. Well, shit, they're in, as Quentin keeps saying. Well, shit, they're in. So pretty and shiny and hard to install, just like all good things. As I learned in high school, if it's easy to get it in, probably not really worth it. My favorite thing about these coilovers are the fact that it matches, the top half and the front match the beams.
The beam.
It's so cool. Well, now that they're in, we can't test them or set ride height because we're in the middle of a motor swap.
Shout out to Battle Garage and ANNEX for hooking it up. We'll have a link to their website in the description, like I said in the beginning of this video. I haven't tested these ones yet, obviously, but I rode in a car that had these and they were just fucking so sick. And Eric is always raving about them, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna get home, go to sleep, leave this for tomorrow, the rest of everything.
Yeah,
we gotta get cracking on the motor.
Yeah, I was gonna say rest up so we can come here and eat some beans, boy.
Yeah. Check out the merch, the new merch we dropped today, so that'll be in the description as well.
Yeah, we've already got a lot of purchases and you guys have no idea how much that like does for us. It's insane.
Killing it. So we appreciate that as always. And as always, thanks again to the patrons. And thanks for watching.
Paint on my Louis V.
Bye.
I just no scope, yo bitch, check the bandy cam. 10 racks in my hands, call me Edward Van Hands. I was in a band, man, we were called the Band Band. Meet me at the Denny's, cause I'm cooking up a band slam. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, I have way more money than you. Ran out of pockets, keep money in my shoe. 10 rollies on my wrist, dream come true. Granting all my wish, that's what the money do. Rolling up a swish, puff till I turn blue. Double styrofoam dish, brain turned to goo. I don't really care, cause the doctor make it new. I'm really rich, and that's what the money do. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yay. Woo, yeah. Blah, 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 pussy, money, money, weed. Yada, 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 got a wad of paper all green. Henny, 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 roly-polies for my team. Zanny, Molly, Percocet, and promethazine. Got a lot of Lamborghinis in my Lambo account. How many do you got? Bitch, you know I can't count. I just dropped a rack on a couple new rack mounts, so I can put some racks on my racks. Watch me ball out. Bunny nose kid with the Sudafed flow.